high time to introduce our next guest, who is someone that I've not spoken to for a very long time, but is a friend of mine who I used to work with back in Glastonbury about 6 or 7 years ago, maybe slightly longer. Nath is a Carolina Panthers fan. How you doing, man?
Yeah, you're right, Matt.
How's things, buddy?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad, yeah.
Why don't you introduce yourself for the rest of the folks?
Yeah, so Panthers fan. Since probably about 2005, really. My dad brought me the old NBA 2K5 game on the original Xbox. Um, and I picked the Panthers, followed them ever since. Yeah.
Nice, nice. And what are you doing now? Actually, just out of interest for me, because I haven't seen any updates from you recently. So
I work in Betfred.
yes, yes, you do. So
Yeah,
you're up to date
yeah.
on where everyone should go, then, right?
Yeah.
Insider trading.
Yeah, so there's no prices on that. I'm looking every day at see if there's any movements in the Super Bowl betting and all that kind of stuff, but
No. Okay.
might
So,
change after the draft.
mm, how are you feeling about the Panthers pick so far? So you traded back recently in the second, but in the first you took JC Horn at 8.
I'm quite happy with it. I actually wanted Hanai Sewell, which you guys took. Um, we don't have a left tackle on the roster. So a tackle I thought would be the one to go first, but I did see Matt Rule did say they'll go for the best available player as opposed to needs of the team. But I'm happy with it. We needed a DB anyway. Dante Jackson's in his final year of his rookie deal. It looks like we can't afford to keep him. AJ Boye as well. We've recently acquired, so I think it's a good solid pick. He'll go straight in, stud corner, something we haven't had really since Josh Norman.
Yeah, yeah, way back
Yeah,
when. Oh, what a
yeah,
player he was back in the Carolina days.
yeah, the good old days. Yeah.
How do you feel about the trade for the quarterback as well?
uh, at first, I was a bit I was unsure on it because obviously he's not exactly liked in the league up, is he? In his years in the league, but I feel he's better than Teddy Bridgewater. For me, Bridgewater, he doesn't move the ball. It's a very frustrating watch, check
Yeah.
down passes. And if you haven't got last season, didn't have McCaffrey all year pretty much. So the check down passes to him, which would have worked probably.
So the kind of style of offense suited Bridgewater
Yeah,
until he went down,
yeah,
and then suddenly it
yeah,
kind of stymied the whole thing.
yeah. But yeah, I'm slowly leaning towards a more positive outlook on Darnold. I won't be surprised to see us maybe take a quarterback in the later rounds. Just as because Will Greer, if Darnold goes down, Will Greer's not
No, he's not.
proven he's not an NFL player, is he?
We played you last year, didn't we? And you had an XFL quarterback that came in as your relief.
That's right.
Um,
Yeah.
Heineke, is it?
No, that Washington's Heineke. It's
PJ Walker.
Yeah,
PJ
that's
Walker,
right.
and he played
Oh,
quite
we
well
remember
against
that
us. He
guy.
gave us a cheap interception in the back of the end zone, but apart from that, he had a very good game and made us look pretty poor.
Yeah.
The Colts
Yeah.
have taken another. The Colts have taken another edge.
Yeah, that's really surprising.
Oh, Deingbo. Oh, wow.
They took edge in the first round, didn't they?
Yeah, they
That's
went edge in the first round. There's
Well,
still
that's
Cooper Basham
interesting.
and Joseph Asai on the board and Ronnie Perkins.
That's a reach.
That's a big reach. Okay, all right, fair enough. How do you see next year going now? So you're saying you're leaning towards a bit more of a positive outlook. That division isn't easy.
No, it's not. No, I remember, years and years ago, especially with, Tampa Bay, when they were struggling to even get 2 or 3 wins a season. And guaranteed 2 wins a year. now you look at it, you think, oh, Falcons always beat us no matter how bad they are. Saints are, well, the Saints are the Saints. I think we'll do better than we did last year, but it's still going to be a long season. But the defense is starting to look pretty good. We've normally had a pretty good defense, so I think it's defense wins championships, as they say.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I think it's going to be a stretch, though.
Definitely.
But
sorry, any questions, boys, for Nate?
Yeah, I'll go up. So you've got like the spine of the team now. You've got Darius Leonard, you've got Jeremy Chin. So you've managed to build a core up the middle. Like you say, hopefully Christian McCaffrey is going to come back at full health. And you've got, I'd say, one of the better receiving classes, actually. Like say you've got DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel. What do you want more in the later rounds? Have you got any eye on? Like for me, I think you could use a tight end because hasn't Greg Olson just retired? So someone like Pat Fryermuth could be there, or
Curtis Samuel actually went as well.
oh, he did, didn't he? He's
Pat
gone,
Fryermuth
so,
has just gone to the Steelers.
well, I jinxed that, didn't I?
Sorry to
That's
interrupt.
No, that's fine. So is there anyone you want in rounds like 3 or 4? Someone's got that middle round kind of value, or
I haven't really looked at the types of players available. I'm seeing us constantly trading down, and I'm seeing tackles constantly being taken, which is very, very frustrating to see. Like I said, we don't have a left tackle at all. Taylor Moton, the right tackle, he's just signed the franchise tag, and it's looking very unlikely we'll be able to re-sign him next season. So then we'll be without a right tackle as well. So we got, what's that now, 3 third-round picks?
Yeah.
Coming up.
Maybe Jalen Mayfield could be an option then. I know he's primarily a right tackle, but if your guy's on the franchise tag, then maybe that gives you something for next year to look at, because I think he's not quite a plug and play as yet. He needs a little bit of time. So
I just think at the moment we need to stack in players on the line. We've never really had a good line. Yeah, I'm thinking back when Mike Remmers played in the Super Bowl, and I can't remember his name now. The guy before him, what was his name? I still have nightmares about it. So I think two of those 3 third-round picks, I think we'll take tackles.
2 of them, double dip in the same round.
I do, yeah, I do think that. But going back, I also think another receiver we'll take in the later rounds. And I even think we probably might even take a safety as well.
Yeah, I saw that. Is it Malik Hooker? Didn't he? You let him go, didn't you? Because of his injury concerns. So you could do with a back end guy, couldn't you? It's a good safety class. So third rounds, I think, good range there.
Yeah, but I'll be very annoyed if the next pick isn't a tackle.
Any plans to get out to Carolina for a game, man? I don't think you've been before, have you?
No, I haven't. No, I couldn't even get to the Wembley game or wherever it was in London that time. I was actually in Spain when the tickets was released, and I was constantly as soon as I refreshed the page, gone. Tickets gone. It's crazy.
Absolutely.
I had my iPad. I had my phone. Yeah, I was gutted.
It really sucks. We need to go together, man, and go to another game. I
swear, that'd be good.
Did you go? Am I imagining it? Did you go to a Yeovil game that I went to at Wembley way back when? Possibly.
Probably. Yeah. Well, against Brentford.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I was in the morph suit. Yeah.
Nice, good stuff. How do you think the rest of the draft has gone? Is there any like really big surprises that you've seen?
I actually thought the Bears pick in the first round, I wasn't expecting that. We're just getting Dalton, but I really like the pick.
Yeah.
I was saying to my mate, he's a Bears fan. First thing I woke up, I said, "Oh, Bears took a quarterback," and he just said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, we all hated it here. I think we all quite liked him as a player feels, he's electric, so it instantly
Yeah.
elevates them to another level. I know that Ant
Yeah.
was especially big on fields all the way through the process. So
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like what my brother said. He said, early days when the early mock drafts, it was toss up between. They were saying number one could be filled, so it was quite shocked to see him go all the way down.
I do
Yeah.
feel like the diabetes thing. I feel like that affected his stock, even though he's been managing it like his whole playing career. Like they did have doubts about it.
epilepsy, but yeah.
Is it? Oh yeah. It
Well,
did
I
hurt
mean,
his stock, I
diabetes
feel.
would be debilitating as well, but having a fit on the field would be something horrific to televise.
Oh no! Oh fuck! Seahawks have taken
Oh.
Eskridge. Seahawks have taken Eskridge. God
56.
damn it! Ah.
Grant's gone and Eskridge is gone.
That's a massive reach.
It's not even that, but they don't need a Seahawks 1, 2, 3, 4 receivers
Yeah,
7th on their list. They need edge. They need offensive line to protect Wilson. There's Wyatt Davis there. There's Creed Humphrey. There's Miners. They don't need a receiver.
Eskridge was the number 98 pick on my board, and he's gone 56.
Dear me.
That's
So, Nath, what do you think about the rest of your division? Like, how do you think they've done, or how they're going to do? How will they do next year?
I thought, the Bucks, they've stayed fairly strong, haven't they?
They've
Hardly
gone to run the table, haven't they? They've spent
Yeah.
loads of money, haven't they? To bring everyone
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, so I don't think anyone big names really left them, have they? Not.
no, they've returned
Not
every
that I'm
single
aware of.
starter,
Yeah,
every single
yeah.
one.
Yeah, so that'd be tough.
Atlanta took Pitts.
Saints obviously don't have Breeze anymore, do they? He went, didn't he? So
Like
that's
say,
handy.
you don't know which Winston you're ever going to get, do you?
Yeah, that's it.
And Atlanta, I think they should have traded back, but
Atlanta always beat us. So
Do you like Kyle Pitts? I think that's going to be a terrific move for them.
yeah, I did see that because did they still have Hayden Hurst? Was he there?
Still there, yeah.
Yeah, so they're pretty stacked then at tight end.
Kind of feels a bit like Detroit. I know Hurst isn't quite at the level of our tight ends, but they have those two. I think they're going to be running a lot of 2 tight end sets. They just need to get a good running back there now.
Yeah.
So I'm not sold on. Was it a 1-year deal for? Who's the running back formerly of the Rams for the knee injury?
Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley.
Yeah.
Is he still there now?
It was a 1-year deal. I think he's a free agent. I haven't seen him go nowhere.
So I don't recall the Falcons having a running back at all then.
No.
That could be something. They're crying out for one if they got 2 tight ends.
Because they never brought back that. Say they don't even have Devonta Freeman. He left like the season before, didn't he? There's no one there now.
Yeah, and they paid him a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really did.
Do they still have that Ito Smith? He was a
No, they released him.
They released him. Oh, he was a fantasy football, destroyer of fantasy football.
I imagine you really like fantasy football, Nath, with your betting acumen.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah, it's good fun. It's hard though because it's not me. My mates don't like getting involved with it because they're not really knowledgeable, and my dad he tends to watch high school football, so he's not really. He's also a Lions fan, by the way. So,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you come from good tree, Nate.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to come up and watch the Super Bowl with me in Bristol at some point, man.
Yeah.
When we get allowed to do it again.
Yeah. I can make my way up here.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for coming on. I think that's gonna close it out for us and our slot. But I really appreciate you talking about the Panthers, and hopefully maybe we'll catch up with a coffee soon.
Yeah, sure.
No, thanks for coming on
Yeah.
there. Appreciate
Cheers,
it.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take
Cheers,
care.
Matt. See ya.
Enjoy the draft.